Hello, my name is John J. O'Riordan. I'm based in the community here in Mount St. Alphonsus, Limerick, and I'm a native of a place called Kiscame in Slieve-Locra in the Cork-Kerry border. And reflecting back on the old days, I've done a bit of thinking during this COVID crisis where we're confined to the house, and thinking about the faith where I grew up and the handling of the faith in my own community. All of life was governed by our Catholic faith. And when I say governed, I don't mean that it was tightly ruled, but rather that faith informed everything that we did and all of our lives. Now, it was a community-based faith in the sense that while we went to church once a week, which was the one time we had Mass, but the ground rules, if you like, for living the Christian life emerged from the community, the sense of the community in relation to Christ. And for that reason, you didn't have to go to the priest about everything. The priest was rather presidential rather than having an executive role. So that if, for example, you had to miss Mass on Sunday, well, maybe the child had to be minded, as happened in my own instance, oftentimes when I was a little fellow. And then other times there might be somebody sick, or maybe there's an animal sick. But you didn't have to go to the priest or explain afterwards or confess that you had done wrong, because you hadn't done any wrong. You were responding to the life in a Christian way. And you take that another step now. If there were a death in the community, supposing a man died and left a wife and young children, when it came to situations like that, out of nowhere, as it were, a mehel would assemble, a group of neighbours, and they would do whatever work needed to be done in that farm. And they do it on Sundays. Sunday, normally no work on Sunday, but in an event like this, the mehel would assemble and they would do the Christian thing. So they'd either bring home the hay or cut the corn or bring home the turf. And everything was done. And these occasions were occasions of great joy, because people were working, no payment, no financial reward, but it was done out of love for the member of the community. And that was the reward of it all, the love that we talk about in our Christian tradition. Now, I was thinking there the last couple of days there about the COVID-19 and how people react to it in different ways. And one man said, I'm going to give up that whole Christianity stuff and I'm going to become a Catholic again. And another man, a gardener down in Blarney, County Cork, he says, I suppose they'll open the old churches soon. And as Percy friend said, so they might now, Michael, so they might.